This is Joe Summers from Rhyme. I'm our IT sales engineer, and today we're going to be talking about our IT assessments. Our IT assessments consist of ultimately spending a day at your company getting an understanding of not just what you have for technology, but also how you utilize it. Typically starts with myself, a Rhyme client manager, and a Rhyme engineer coming on site, sitting down with you and your key decision makers to get an overview of goals and what we're going to accomplish that day. Our engineer will go to your server closet and start taking a look at what you have there for IT infrastructure.
When we go on site to do an IT assessment, I typically am in the closet of the server room. I do scans of the network itself to look for anything that shouldn't be there, what they do have from the whole corporate setting, switches, access points, servers, virtual servers. And then I try to get onto all the servers, do scans on that. And I also look at if they have an Active Directory environment, what does that look like? What do their group policies look like? How many users do they have? How many groups do they have? Just to get my eyes on it to see their environment as a whole.
While our engineer is doing their scan from the server room, myself and a Rhyme client manager will be going to the employees who are in the office that day and gathering a quick scan of their computer. This just gives us a snapshot of the make, model, age, and serial number of the device, and allows us to get a better understanding of what type of laptops and computers your people are using. We also at that same time can ask them questions, what they use on a day-to-day basis, how are they using the applications on their computers, and overall try to get that picture of what the experience is like utilizing technology in the workplace. This is minimally invasive. We try to be in and out within about 5 minutes with each person. That way they can get on with their day and we're not being too disruptive while gathering this data.
Any credentials that has been given to us, we obviously give that back to the customer. That is not our intention to be invasive in any way or to show the customer that we are taking away their information in any way. So we give all that back and we let them be the front runners of everything that we do. While we're there, if I do see something that I say, okay, where does this cable run to? And I want to know where it goes to, then we just ask the customer, is it okay if we walk through? And typically they've always said yes, find out everything. Because a lot of times what we are finding out is they don't know what they have. So that is our job to go in there and find out what they do have. I also take a lot of pictures. I take pictures of the server, I take pictures of their switch layout, if they have a cabinet. Things to note when we're doing that is there any water lines running through there that could be a potential hazard of having a server or any type of electrical devices in there.
On average, this assessment takes about 3 to 5 hours, depending on how much you have in your environment. We then get together internally, analyze our notes from that walkthrough, what people told us, and then we boil that down into a list of key findings for you and your team to look over and to be able to make an informed decision using the data we found during the assessment.